The irate female veteran here, piggybacking off of the irate veteran, VA Madness, guy by the name of Eugene produces those videos. They're fantastic. He goes by two names, irate veteran and VA Madness. He's a hoot. Okay, I'm not Special Forces. I'm wearing this in honor of my husband who was Special Forces. I'm going to talk very briefly about the CMP exam. And I say briefly because you need to do the work. Do the work. Before you go into your CMP exam, you need to be very, very armed up. You need to be watching every single video you can on YouTube. You need to be Googling it and reading things about how to approach the CMP exam because it is by far one of the most critical parts of your getting a good rating. By the grace of God, I had a fabulous CMP examiner. I am working with a veteran who recently told me the nightmare she went through, and she has reported what happened. If it does not go well, as soon as you walk out of there, you need to take notes and you need to report. My CMP exam was an hour and a half, thereabouts. This person told me theirs was 20 minutes, and when she described it to me, I said, something is very wrong. I'm going to shift for a little bit because most of us who have been in counseling, most of us, have probably faced a psychiatrist or a counselor that made us feel off. Do you know what I'm talking about? I've had 3 for sure, and I reported all of them, that made me feel like, something inside of me was just screaming like something's wrong here. You know, they're the leader in this situation. They're the one that's helping me, and yet they're doing something to me that doesn't feel right. Kind of like, God, I hate to use this as an example, but a child who's touched by somebody inappropriately. There are these vibes you get. If you go to counseling or a CNP examiner, you go to your CNP exam, and something doesn't feel right, I would continue on with it, but I also would walk out of there and write notes and report. All right, I had to throw that in there. Back to the exam, you need to go in. The research that I did a lot of research before I went into mine, did a lot of preparation, watched every single video, read everything I could about it, and the biggest takeaway I had was go in on your worst day. Be careful even how you walk up to the desk to the receptionist, and if they say, well, hi, how are you doing? And you say, oh, I'm doing great. I went for a walk yesterday, and I took some pictures of some bluebirds, and, yeah, it was good. Ugh. You need to show your worst day, because if you don't show that to them, how do they know? And when people say that the VA is trying to make it hard on us, if you give them the wrong information, like, I'm happy and bubbly and everything's okay, what do you think they're going to do? You need to show them your worst day. And my CMP examiner was very good in leading me and guiding me and asking questions to where I was able to answer them 100% truthfully and with emotion, and she did see. I really didn't break down a whole lot during my CMP exam like I do in the middle of the night cowering in the corner in fear. I was fortunate, but if you need to show that moment of breakdown or that moment of isolation or that moment that you get really pissed with people around you, you need to show them that. You need to express that. If, by any chance, you have brought up childhood trauma and they are bringing that up during your exam, and that includes counseling too. Because I had somebody ask me recently, they said, I've already brought up the childhood trauma. It's too late. It's in my records. Circle them back around. Oh, I see here in your notes that you were abused by your uncle when you were 5. Bring it back to military sexual trauma and what happened to you in the military, and get them off of the childhood. Bring it back into focus of what happened to you when you were in the military, and that is what is affecting your life. Please. Again, Google becomes your best friend. Do your research, do the work, and hopefully I've helped you a little bit with your CMP exam. Don't have all the answers, but I'm here to help you. The irate female veteran, Have a great day.